Pandas, pandas, pandas. I got broads in Atlanta, tussen de blinden in November. Credit cards and the scammers. Pandas! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready. Oh. 90% off Apex. 90% off Apex. Who do I think? I think the Nasdaq. Pandas. We are live, back at it again. I'm Bye Bye Money. Thanks for joining. Thanks for your support. Pandas, it's time to be serious for once. We are ready to get it today, pandas. We're absolutely ready to get it today. We're absolutely ready to get it today. Ooh-wee. Are you ready? Pandas, are you ready to make some bamboo? Forget about yesterday. Forget about last week. Forget about this year. All that matters is today. All that matters is your next trade, pandas, and we are about to get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Pandas! Today's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Should I bring back Whiskey Wednesday? 50 likes for Whiskey Wednesday. Should I bring it back? Drop those GMs in the chat. Drop those GMs in the chat. Kevin, good morning. Thanks for giving me your address. You just forgot to drop your credit card number, social security number, and also the 3 digits on the back of your credit card. That's all I need. Add those on there. Luis. Good morning, Stephen Black. Welcome. Welcome, BJ Stu. Whiskey Wednesday. Should I bring it back? A little bit of whiskey. Let's celebrate for the 90% off, yeah? How many likes? We got to make it somewhat challenging, right? Somewhat challenging. I feel like 50 likes is going to get blown through the water. All right. Whiskey Wednesday. Not only do we get 90% off of Apex, we get Whiskey Wednesday. Never need a challenge for whiskey. All right, we just filled the gap right away, right at the open. We're basically opening at the open. Let's get it. Surely the 5-minute orb should work today, right? Surely the 5-minute orb. So if 50 likes, pandas, I'm going to open a bottle of whiskey. 50 likes. I mean, you guys should blow this out of the water, no? It's going to happen within like a few seconds. It's like basically I just want to drink whiskey. I don't even need to do this challenge. I should just open a bottle right now and just drink it. That's basically what I'm saying. 50 likes, pandas. I actually don't even know how many likes I have. Your activity? I don't even know how many likes I have. They took away the like count in this little dashboard. What is the point of that? Why did they get rid of this? They got rid of the likes. I actually have to open up my own stream now and look at my stream to see how many likes it has. Why did they get rid of this? 8 so far. All right. You guys gonna have to be my my like counter. I have no idea. The daily chart is a little bit interesting here. We don't get follow through after this bear bar. It's creating these wicks now. What's going to happen here? No clue. Why would they get rid of the like count? Is it because people just stop caring about how many likes there are? Like, likes don't even matter anymore. Likes have been completely just... Ever since YouTube got rid of the dislikes, I think it got messed up. What ended up happening was YouTube got rid of the dislikes because, like, liberal media, anything liberal on the internet was getting just dislike bombed. So they just got rid of the dislikes. So now we have no idea how many dislikes any videos has. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. It's kind of funny, but kind of wild. Any like liberal video, it just got like crushed with dislikes. It's crazy. I think they would say it's because the conservatives are just they're working together, right? It's a cooperative effort just to target liberal media. It does in no sense show what the audience really wants. Nope. It does no sense show that. It must mean that conservatives are just targeting liberal media just to dislike them. BBC says you can see the dislikes. Yep. Motion says, nah, didn't get dislike bombed on their YouTube rewind, so they removed it. Yeah. Pablo Escobar. Pablo, you're back. Your name is different, but I know who you are. Your name is different. Everyone's names change. It's kind of crazy. There's an add-on, but I don't think it's accurate. Like any clip from like CNN or like, I don't know, Stephen Colbert would have like 50% dislikes. It was crazy. They're like, all right, never mind. We'll just get rid of this. Let's get rid of this dislike. Pablo Escobar. Welcome. We are just creating a doji bar here, first 5-minute bar. I don't know how many likes we have. I actually have to open like my normal YouTube, not YouTube Studio, and I have to like see how many what. All right. I'm also curious, where do I end up if I search futures live trading? How far down do I have to go to find my page? And you gotta do it in incognito mode. So let me see. Futures live trading. I'm in incognito. Okay, I got a sponsor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 50, 54, 50. All right, I'm going to put a filter on and just do live. I'm pretty sure I'm getting shadow banned here. I'm putting a filter on now. I'm literally futures live trading. Futures live trading, and I only put the live filter on. And I literally don't show up till hundreds, and I don't even show up at all. I do not show up at all. Like, I'm at this point getting no more results. Futures live trading, right? Futures live trading, I search it in incognito mode, and I put on live, and literally I don't even show up on any results. Like, isn't that the definition of? Is that not the definition of being shadow banned? Is that not that I am shadow banned out of the world right now? I do not show up even if I'm straight up live streaming. Everything about my video is about futures live trading, and I don't even pop up at all on the results. It's like I went through every single result, and it basically got to the end, and I'm not even there. Now, how is that even possible? Literally, you can't find me if you search futures live trading. Is that not the definition? Like, you try it for yourself. You have to go incognito mode though, because if you do it on your own, then it might show up because you already like watched the stream. If you go incognito mode, search futures live trading, put the live filter on. I'm not gonna even be in the results. That's how shadow banned I am. That's incredible. 20,000, over 20,000 subs, 30 viewers. Absolutely insane. Like, what in the world? Like, can I please at least show up on the search results? I mean, I understand if I'm low on the list, but not being on the list at all. You can literally go through every single live stream right now to deal with futures live trading, and I should at least be on the list, maybe far down on the list. But basically YouTube is not even recognizing me as like doing this. I've been doing this for 5 years. How is that actually possible? Like, that is a definition of shadow ban. Golly, can you make it any more obvious? I'm shadow banned. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually really it's actually really surprising. Like, how can I not even show up? Pandas, it doesn't matter. Where's my like count at? I don't even know how many likes I have. 50 likes. We'll open a bottle of whiskey. The whiskey today, it will be Booker's. Bottle of Booker's. I am absolutely shadow banned at the moment. I've been shadow banned for probably over a year now. I mean, live support at the moment. Let's see if I can actually come up in the search results. All right, all right, all right. Pandas, I'm working on it. Not much of a beam guy, but certain Booker's batches can be pretty good. Pretty good. I think Booker's pretty good. I like it. It's a more complex flavor. I mean, Pandas, shall we try? The 5-minute orb once again. We did it yesterday and we absolutely got crushed. Let's try it again today. I mean, Pandas. 5-minute orb once again. Shall we dance? Or are we bamboozling ourselves here? Whoa! Whoa, I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that sharp move to the downside. Whoops. Okay, still 5-minute orb territory, though. I think. We shall see. It was a sharp move to the downside. We're still in 5-minute orb. Albert, good morning. We could be in ourselves for a little doozy here. Let's see if we can get at least a scalp here. Start the day off with a nice scalp. All right, we got the scalp. It is what it is. We got the scalp. We're out of our trade. 5-minute orb. How silly is that? We got our scalp, got in and out. The 5-minute orb doesn't promise much more than a scalp here, especially when we got a big down, big up. Lots of back and forth here. Look to the left of the chart. We're still within ranges, previous pivot highs. I just call ourselves the Panda Fam. What cool name do we have? I call myself Panda Fam, but I mean, I don't know. If you could think of something else. The Panda Clan. You guys want to be clansmen? Let's see here. See, that's why I only look for that scalp, and I got with a deep retracement as well. I don't even know if you get a scalp if you actually bought the close. You do get a scalp anyway, so if you bought the close. Is there 1 day to pass? Yep, 1 day to pass Apex. I would say purchase your accounts. If you want to pass your accounts, purchase your accounts today or tomorrow and get ready for 8:30 on Friday. Friday is going to be the big mama news. PCE numbers coming out. That's inflationary numbers, and that's what the government uses. So I would personally, if I want to pass my accounts, would do Forbidden Jitsu on Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. If you don't know what Forbidden Jitsu is, it's basically the 90 to 95% way that I pass my evals. It's about 90-95% chance. The only issue is that you have to purchase double the accounts that you want in order to pass. So if you want 20 accounts, you need to purchase 40 accounts just to do it. It does cost a couple $1,000, pandas. Don't get me wrong. It's quite expensive. But if you can do it and get the payouts, that couple $1,000 does not even, it is a drop, a driblet in the bucket. It is a spittle in the bucket. All right, confusion, big down, big up. Right, alternating bars, no follow through, overlapping bars as well. And look to the left of the charts, you are in a trading range. It could be a double top here, and we can reverse back down to the, we can have a bear trend. But as of now, right now, we are seeing this as a trading range. Limit order market only. People selling the top here. I may be more aggressive when I start to see choppiness like this. I might start getting more aggressive when I see choppiness like this. You also have something going on here. You have the 20 EMA and the 240 SMA, right, starting to converge. The 240 SMA is basically the 20 SMA on the hourly chart. This is why I have it on my charts here. Pandas, can someone tell me how many likes we have on this stream? 50 likes, I'm going to open a bottle of whiskey. And then we're going to rock and roll here. Limit order market. I might start getting aggressive here on the trading ranges. Can anyone tell me how many likes we have on the stream currently? We do not have 51. Stop it. That's stupid. Someone I can trust, not Tate. Definitely 51. It's definitely 51, yep. The thing is, I can't even find myself on my search results, so I can't even check. I can't even check because I can't even find myself in the search results. 16, all right, we're 16. I trust North Fork. They sold last time when we broke the previous candle's high. Let's sell again when we break the previous candle's high if we can get there. I'll just sell here then. Looking out for someone's best interest. I got you. I got you. You know what? My chat's not showing up. Why ain't my chat showing up right now? Pandas, my chat isn't showing up. My chat isn't showing up on the stream itself. No one noticed. Maybe that means no one cares. What is going on here? Oh, there it is. Interesting. Your chat hasn't been on all week? Really? It wasn't there yesterday? I'm sorry. Darn. Didn't realize. Oh, here's a chat. All right, we're gonna be a little more aggressive on these trading ranges to see if we can get in early on the trading range. And if we get hit, we get hit. But we're gonna try to get them early. I'd rather get hit early on than later on and try to scale in. You know what I mean? So I mean, if we go way beyond here, then it is what it is. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I see a big down, big up, big down, big up, and then every time we break a previous candle's high, we were retracing, right? So we broke this candle's high, we retraced back. We broke this candle's high, we retraced back. We broke this candle's high, we retraced, or we broke this candle's high, we retraced. We broke this candle's high. Are we going to retrace back? And we probably won't because I'm trying to actually take advantage of that pattern. So I'm going to enter now at a time where it doesn't work out. It's all good. I'll take the hit. Also, it's Big Mama. And how many times has Big Mama's failed? Like in the last 40. The last 100 Big Mamas have failed. So I'm just going to use that to my advantage here if we can. Big bull bar here, no longer scalping, right? No longer trading range. Now starting to have follow through after the strong bull bars, unfortunately. So I should try to take advantage of the fact that we've been reversing every time we broke a previous candle's high. I try to get in early on this trading range, but now the fact that we actually made a scalp now, a little more than a scalp, I'm thinking we may actually have follow through here. We may actually push up, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to trade a little more aggressively, pandas. I don't like the fact that I'm in only 2 trades throughout the day that the stream. So I'm gonna trade a little more aggressive. If I start to sense trading range behavior, I'm gonna try to jump in as trading range. I'll take the hit. It's all good. We'll move on. So that was me trying to be a little more aggressive on the trading ranges. Maybe I shouldn't have sold there because we didn't close beneath the high. I don't know. We have a little bit of follow through now. Maybe, don't get me wrong. We can reverse here strongly, but we scalp out if you take the Big Mama. Really big trading range here. Two strong bull bars on a 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart also 3 pushes up. 1, 2, 3. Creating a wedge. Strong bull bar. I may just jump in long, but at this point, could find some profit taking here. So choppy. So incredibly choppy. Second entry short. Right, second pullback on the daily chart now. Right, so we got second pullback, so that means the next reversal will be a second entry short. 44 more seconds on this candle. 2 bull bars in a row, right? We had 2 bull bars here. If you bought here, you're in good shape, but you're pretty scared that you see this bear bar, but still above the 20 MA. So, being aggressive will be to buy here to go long. That would be an aggressive trade. Let's be a little aggressive today, shall we? Be aggressive trade. We got a potential resistance here as well, right? Just the previous major pivot high, which is this. The next major pivot high will be up here. An aggressive trade will just to be buying long here. Aggressive trade. Your stop loss could be here. Let's see if we get a scalp. I'm gonna try to be a little more aggressive now, pandas. I'm gonna try to make a trade, like not every bar, but as many bars as I can. Two strong bull bars on the 15-minute chart. Two very strong bull bars on the 15-minute chart. Perhaps it's telling us we might be in a bull trend day today. Most likely not, but if we are, we're gonna poise ourselves to jump in it. We're gonna poise ourselves to try to partake. Yeah, this is gonna be a bull trend day today. Still 3 minutes on this candle. Still 3 minutes on this candle. Anything can happen. If I want to be ultra aggressive, I could let this candle print and just scale in. Still got 2 minutes on this candle. I mean, it can end up as a bear bar in 2 minutes. Doesn't look like it will be, but I'd like one more kind of burst to the upside here. I'll take it. Looks like the 1 minute chart is getting exhausted here. People looking for profits, probably on the 1 minute chart. Those trading the 1 minute. Or not. I'll take it. Easy capeasy. What? What? Let's try that again. easy. Ultra aggressive trading. You just keep scaling in. Should I just go long again here at the end of this candle? Or do I wait for a pullback now? It's early in trend in my opinion, right? It's the beginning of the day. Early in trend. Do I just buy here again is a question. I think I'll sit on my pause thinking people will take profits here. Your sell zone, I would say your first sell zone probably here. Yeah. Let's include this. Your sell zone's here. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Feeling pretty good about yourself if you're always in long. I would say 15-minute candle could be hitting some resistance here at the 240 SMA. It's kind of where we've been bouncing off of for the last couple times. This time we're coming in with a strong bull bar though. Being ultra aggressive here. Not ultra aggressive, but let's be aggressive. You're thinking profit taking, but if not, you gotta just jump in long here. Jump in long and thinking any pullback will be small. Until you see a doji, then you stop. Let's see. I mean, we're on breakout mode. Okay. Not as strong as the previous 3 bars here. People taking some profits here. Cut myself a little bit short here, but it's all good. I mean, I probably try to jump in the first entry if I can. We'll see if we can get some more. Measure move from the open? That's what I was trying to see. What's the measure move? What's my measure move here? I'm trying to find a measure move. Could be this Could be this breakout. After this strong bull bar here, people took a measure move. They just bought here. Took a measure move. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. This might have been the breakout. Otherwise, you look at the two strong bull bars and you get the. This might be better. This one might be it. You got the two strong bull bars, and those who just bought at the close of this strong bull bar. Basically, the orb, right? 5-minute orb, and you get the 1 to 2. You hit the 1 to 1, which I'm a bit crazy because I bought it at the 1 to 1, but then the 1 to 2 was hit perfectly and bounced off. I think that was the move here, in my opinion. In my opinion, you know what I mean? My opinion matters at all. First entry on the 1-minute chart. I may just jump in long there. But a 1 to 2 has been hit. So people, swing traders are, people who take the orb, they need to be right only 33% of the time in order to break even on the orb on a 1 to 2 move like this. Absolutely incredible move. Incredible move. People taking profits, I think, at that 1 to 2 on this setup here. That's what it seems like. Now, does that mean it's going to reverse? No. But it could mean that if you're long, you may want to take some profits here. I don't think you're a fib guy by hitting the overnight 123% fib level. You're right, I'm not a fib guy, but I mean, if it works, it works. I have nothing against fib, I just don't use it. Plot twist V-shaped reversal. A-top, maybe? A-top? First entry on the 1-minute chart. I might take a second entry long on the 1 minute. Second entry long 1-minute chart. Should we be a little bit aggressive here? Second entry on the 1-minute chart. On a massive breakout at the open. Let's see if we break this low. I'm curious. People really taking the profits. What people could do is once the profit target's hit, they'll just take out the first reversal. They might come out here. Second entry long on the 1-minute chart, but it's going to be outside bar reversal, unfortunately. Right, 2 reversals in 1 bar. You break up and down in 1 single bar. I don't like to take those. She feels more like trading range when that happens. Feels like more like trading range behavior when that happens. I'm going to take a first entry on the 5-minute because it's such a strong move. Let's see if we can take advantage of this super strong move. So first pullback, first entry. Second entry long on the 1-minute chart. It's an outside bar reversal, hidden second entry long. Doesn't really bounce off any supports, just flying in midair. This gives me less reason to try. But a first entry on the 5-minute chart, I'm curious. Just be a small pullback on a really strong uptrend day. The bars are good enough too. The bars are good enough as well to warrant a strong move to the upside. Another push up. Another strong bull bar on the 15-minute chart, probably going to print. And it's going to be above these pivots, right? We're going to close above these pivots. Technically, you need one more 15-minute bar to confirm a breakout of this pivot. Here, we could end up being in a big trading range because we have a lot of price action here. Oh, let's see what happens, Pandas. Oh, we shall see. We shall see.
Five-minute trap.
We might not even be able to enter the first entry because it's going to be an outside bar reversal. But I'll be patient here. I mean, since I'm being aggressive, I want to be patient. If I want to be aggressive, I want to take a good setup here. Four, three, two,
5-minute
one.
trap.
We're in this trade. Being aggressive here, pandas. See if we can get a scalp. I mean, I should look for a one-to-one. We peaked above the previous candle's high. I mean, as long as we're printing strong bull bars. As long as we're printing strong bull bars, I'm down to go long. Or we make a one-to-one here as a question. Or deep retracement. I mean, it's the first entry. Very far away from all supports. Very far away from 20 EMA. Could lessen your chances for this to work. Because we're so far away from 20 EMA. 20 EMA is way over here. Okay. Can't even make a scalp. I'm not interested. I need at least a scalp here. I need 25 points here, pandas. Okay. $25 points made, like, exactly. It's starting to reverse a little bit. I think people are having the same idea as me. Late in trend. Let's just start scalping out here. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes left on this candle. Strong bull bar on a 1-minute chart. Getting folded though at the moment. Not strong enough to reverse this. Showing signs of weakness now, the 1-minute chart. Printing dojis instead of bull bars. Now reversing. Is it strong enough to reverse this huge bull trend? I don't think so. I'm showing you what I'm looking at. Is this strong enough to reverse a huge bear trend or bull trend? I don't think so. A small doji here. It does get a little pop up, but not much more than that. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it here. Unfortunately. I should have just scalped out. It seems like that's what most people did. They just scalped out here. At least the scalpers are done. The scalpers are out. That means bears also made money, right? Bears who went short here at a scalper's distance, right? They went short here and they went for a scalper's distance and scaled in. Now they're out break even on their bear scalp. Right, they're out break even on the first one, but they made money on their second one. So overall net positive. Prints a bear bar here. It's not good for me. Fails to make a pullback. It's a very bad sign for me. If this prints bullish, it's still good for me. I'm still happy. If this prints bullish, I may just scale in here. If this prints bullish, I'm scaling in. Printing bullish on me here. Scaling in. I'm going to be a little bit aggressive here. It prints a bull bar still. Let's see how much we can get here. Failing to make new highs now. I think for me, my biggest issue is when scaling in, I have a hard time adjusting my stop loss. Right? Technically, my stop loss should be here now because I doubled up my risk. I doubled my exposure, so my risk now needs to be here. I can come out break even, but high probability I get stopped out before the market does anything. That's a problem with scaling in, because now I can't hold a proper stop loss. That's what's hard about scaling in. I think managing your stop loss is the hardest part of scaling in. Because like technically I should be here now. Like I cannot hold a proper stop loss, which is beneath this bar, which is, would be a lower high. Sorry, it will create a lower low. That's a problem with scaling in. Again, like I have a hard time adjusting my stop loss. Like I'll feel I'm jipping myself by putting my stop loss here because it can come down here and that's still within the range of the price action. It's hard to scale up. If I'm scaling up, I need to put it at the previous, or I have to put it at break even, in my opinion, if I scale up. It's just too much risk here. And I'll probably get stopped out prematurely now, unfortunately, because I have to move my break even now even higher. But this is being ultra aggressive. This is what you have to do. For me, aggressive, you gotta do this. The worst that can happen is I come up break even on this trade. Another bull bar, I'll just scale in again. That's the problem with scaling in, is you cannot hold a proper stop loss anymore. Like scaling in should only happen if you're like super in the green. See, I can't hold the proper stop loss. Oh, I'm gonna scaled in. Like I mean, at the end you have to hold the proper stop loss even if you scale in. That's the problem. And that's the crux of the issue of scaling in. Now I'm like jipping myself. I have to come up prematurely because I'm just too leveraged. So I got to figure out how to scale in or when to scale in, because scaling in is like, what you end up losing is your probability, right? When you scale in, you increase your reward immensely. My risk goes to 0, but your probability gets like to 10%, I think. Like your probability just gets so low, so incredibly low when you do that. But I mean, your reward is great, and your risk is 0. So it's like it makes sense. Your probability is going to be like a 10%. I think that's what makes sense here. Okay, now we're showing some bearishness. It's like actually long on the 1-minute chart. First time possibly touching the 20 MA here. Could be an okay trade, but it's only touching the 20 MA. It doesn't really have any other key areas it's bouncing off of. That is the problem here. So you cannot hold the proper stop loss any longer. Even if the trade works out in your favor, but your stop loss is just way too small. In this trade, let's see what happens. I'm at this point just looking for a scalp. I do not care. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I know it is what it is. Give me a bull bar. Can I scale in on here? Most likely make a new high. Strong bull bar. Could be worth scaling in.
5-minute trap.
A little fuzzy here. A little fuzzy. I'm okay with a scalp here. Let's just get a scalp. How about that? I like a scalp. My risk is very small. It's better than 1-to-1 risk reward at the moment. Hard time making a new high though, right? Looking for a new high. Now starting to reverse. Right, showing some bearishness. Hard time making a new high here. Doesn't actually touch the 20 MA. Notice that. You have to reckon. Does not touch the 20 MA. Could come back down to it before really bouncing off. I think regardless, you're okay if you scale in here though. Not scale up, but scale in. Another bull bar, I'll go long, whatever. Another bull bar, I'll just buy again. Has to be a bull bar though. 20 more seconds. If it's not a bull bar, it's just such a high chance to break out. Okay. Bull bar ending on its high. Whatever. I don't know if I gain much if I just go long here. I almost just want to scale in. Let me see the 5-minute. Yeah, I want to scale in here. Do I just take the hit? Do I just take the hit? Okay, ends bullish. I'm happy with that. I think it's enough reason for me to scale in if it does go down. Thinking it'll probably give me another opportunity to come out break even. We'll see. Okay, I'm in. If this was a bear bar, this would be a different story. I don't know if I would scale in. Because we printed a bull bar, I want to scale in here thinking we can come out at least break even. Perhaps a little green. And if not, then, it's just like, I gotta work my probabilities here. I have to work on my probabilities. Probabilities on my side. If this prints a strong bear bar, I could abandon everything and just take the hit. It would be the safe thing to do. Oh, gosh. Like the video. Pandas, 90% off with code BBM with Apex. Comes at a perfect time because on Friday we have a huge news. So you can get your evals passed in one single trade. Um, and right now we got Whiskey Wednesday. 50 likes. I'm going to open a bottle of whiskey. Can someone give me a like count? What is my like count? I don't have no idea what it is. It doesn't even show me anymore on my dashboard. What's my like count? 22. All right. Got to get the 50 likes, pandas. This could be a reversal. Reversal setting up, just a breakout, and then reversal for the rest of the day. Could be that as well. Could have a big reversal here. A lot of trends in the morning, in the open they reverse. That's how you create wicks on the daily candles. Right, the daily candles. A lot of candles usually have wicks, and let's just say like in the beginning this started super bearish, ended up being super bullish, but created a wick. So in the beginning was a strong bear trend, and then it reversed strongly. All these wicks are on this bull candle. All these wicks here on bull candles were opening trends, reversing strongly. Right, these are all opening trends, bear trends. Same with bear bars. Any wick on top was a strong bull trend in the beginning of the day, but ends up being bearish ultimately. Right, that's how wicks are created on a daily chart. You start with this trend and you reverse. And a lot of daily candles have wicks. So that's why you get a lot of reversals at the open. Yeah, this is starting to print a strong bear bar. I should just abandon my trade here. Strong bulls would just buy here. Bulls who failed to come out here probably just took their wins here. Let's see if we can at least get a pullback after a strong bear bar. Let's see if we can follow through. The only problem is I'll come out with follow through, but the only problem is the follow through will probably take out my big stop loss anyways. So, I mean, it's not a big stop loss. It's not that far away, but we could come out break even here possibly. To spike up a little bit. Gives you a little hope that you may be able to come out break even here. I, of course, will see this as no follow through on a bear bar, which means that possible failed reversal attempt. I could have came out break even there. I'm looking to make a little bamboo here because we only printed one bear bar. It's a strong bear bar anyway, it's low, but let's see if we can make a little bit of bamboo as first. Second pullback, I guess, on this uptrend. Could have came out break even again there. Did I just come out break even here, Panos? Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Let's come out break even on this trade. I guess it is what it is, though. Do I even like this trade anymore? Do I want to pull back? If I want to go long, do I want to pull back to some area of support now? The question is, can I even come out break even anymore? Was that my two chances to come out break even? Those little pop-ups. Is that all I get here? Hold. 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 Let's let this candle finish. Let's let this candle finish, pandas. Hold. 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 Pandas, hold. Diamond cojones. Hold. Diamond cojones activated. Come on. Hold. Pandas. Pandas. Hold. Hold. Pandas. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Come on. Follow through. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Uptrend. Come on. Follow through. Hold. 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 Pandas. Look what we have here. Hold. So got 4 more minutes on this candle. Get to my target. Come on, get to my target. We hold 0 risk now on this trade. 0 risk. Come on. Get to my target. Come on. Struggling to really push up here. Struggling to push up. Getting a little fuzzy now. I could take my profits and be a little wussy. Or I can hold. Diamond cojones. Hold. So got 3 minutes left on this candle. It's building up for something. Surely building up for something. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hold. Like, I know the moment I take profits, this is going to explode. I know the moment I take profits, this is just going to explode to the upside. I know the moment I take profits, it's going to explode to the upside. I know the moment I'm like, all right, I'll just take the hundo. It's going to explode to the upside. Just watch. Hold. Makes a new high. Can't stay above it, though. I think this is a good skunk if we get stopped at break even. It's a good skunk for me. Like, we tried. It's a good skunk ultimately. We'll just, we'll come up break even on this trade. But I tried, right, Pandas? Like, I thought it can hold above this pivot high, but it cannot. It's struggling to stay above it. And now reversing off. And that means people are taking profits with limit orders here. That's showing the strength. This is telling you what kind of type of market we're in. People scalped out with limit orders here, 25 points, almost to the T. And, like, bears are making money now with limit orders. That shows you in this pool of limit orders, stop orders, bulls and bears, who made money. And the bears, if they make money with their limit orders, it kind of tells you they're present, they're here, definitely here. They're definitely around. They're sneaking around, you know what I mean? They're definitely sneaking around right now. But hold. Bears in control now? Are they actually in control? It's a battle right now. Definitely a battle. Bulls and bears. Who will win? Who will win? Feels like a trading range is starting to develop here now. Of some sort. Like the whole day could just be, we lost all our volatility. We could just be in this trading range now for a long, long time. I mean, if we're green, I'm holding it. If we could print another green bar, I mean, a bull bar I'm holding. Why? Why not? We're holding a bull bar here. Any bull bar in this uptrend is good for us. Even if it creates this little wick here, it's still good for us. Bull bar. Hopefully, eventually will lead to a give up bar from the bears. That's what we want to partake in. We're poisoning ourselves here for a nice push up. If we can get some follow through after a pullback, it'll be nice. But it seems like the first pullback is just signs for the bears or the bulls to give up. Right, this is the first pullback really, and after that, it's just really struggling to do anything. So after the first pullback, you're really the bulls have just said, okay, that's all we needed. We just wanted one pullback. That's enough profits for us, I guess. Hold. I actually think we could hit this target. The only problem is my stop loss is so close to the current price action. The current price. Like I feel like I'm going to stop that before we can actually make the move we need to make. That's the main issue. I'm at break even here. So I'm basically taking away all my risk. So my probability gets down to about 10% now. I would say. Probably about 10%. Because how many times we come out break even? 90% of the time we come out break even in these situations. But we're holding. Hold! Outside bar on the 15-minute chart. A break of this could lead to a nice measure move to the upside. A break of this high could lead to a nice measure move on the 15-minute chart, right? We got an OI pattern. Sorry, IO pattern. This is an outside bar. Breakout mode. So we break this. We can make a measure move all the way up to here. Certainly that could be possible. Is it probable? That's yet to be seen. Pandas. Can we get the move that we're looking for? Can we get the actual move we're looking for? The 1-minute chart keeps printing strong bull bars, but no follow through on every single strong bull bar we've seen. There's no follow through, right? Strong bull bar reverses, strong bull bar. Has to have a pullback. Then another strong bull bar, no follow through. All the strong bull bars have no follow through. That means they're all limit orders waiting here at the top of this range. Just knocking this back down. Time and time and time again. Just gets knocked back down near the top here. And bears are happy about that. Bulls are also, they're not happy about that, trust me. I'm a bull right now. I'm not happy that this keeps getting knocked back down at the, at the top of this trading range. Oh! Wait, was that the burst we were looking for? Is that all we're getting? Was that the little burst we were looking for? Is that all we're getting here? Surely that can't be it. Surely that can't be it, that little burst. That's all we get. Surely that can't be it, can it? Is that all we're getting? Prints me another bull bar. I'm still happy. Especially if we close above this pivot high. Very happy. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Can we stay above this line? Please stay above this line. Test in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it battled. It won. It won the battle. It battled to the very end, but it won the battle, and now we close above this pivot high. Pandas, I think we're going to get to our target. I think we get to our target now. Bigger battle will be on the 5-minute chart. Can we close above this candle's high? That is the bigger battle right now. Can we close above the previous candle's high on the 5-minute chart? That is a bigger battle. A tough time. We could not close above the previous candle's high, pandas. That means the limit orders are winning. The limit order bears are winning this battle now. And they're going to feel more confident and they're going to push this down, unfortunately. Probably to my break even. And then maybe bounce up to hit my target. But now, this was terrible for us. The fact that we could not close above this previous candle's high is a big no-no for us. Because now we can see clearly the limit order bears had their way. The limit order bears were able to scalp out from here to here, 20 some points. Bears are still making money here. You do not want that on a strong bull trend. This is no longer a strong bull trend. This is getting sus. The question is, do I just take my profits here thinking it's going to hit my break even before it hits my target? Probably the case, yeah. Most likely the case here. It's struggling. It's definitely struggling here. Yeah, I think we're dead here. Darn. Pandas, I tried to hold. I try to hold till we hit our target. And it's just not doing it. It's just every single bull bar had a reversal. Every strong bull bar, reversal. Showing the signs of all the limit order bears just having their way here with everyone. So, therefore, we could not make our target, which was the 1-to-1 on this, the first pullback, right? We wanted a 1-to-1, the first pullback. Can we ultimately get it? Probably, but right now I don't want to risk more than my break even. I really don't want to risk more than my break even here. I could maybe risk this pivot low, thinking we're making higher highs and higher lows, and if we break this pivot low, we no longer are making higher lows anymore. This could be the break of my premise. Surely could be. But I'd rather just like take my stop loss out and I re-enter long again if I have to. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. But the fact that we could not close above this candle's high just shows how weak the bulls are. Right? If we're breaking out, this is not typical breakout behavior. The breakout behavior should be closing above previous candles highs, strong bull bars. We're not getting those anymore. We're getting multiple bull bars, but they're weak. They're not closing above previous candles highs. This is the first pullback here. So, I mean, it's another pullback. First entry here, if we can get it. Are we going to get it? I have no clue at this point. I just know this. If I take profits here, it's gonna blast off. If I take profits here, it's gonna blast off. It's gonna hit the 1-to-1 and the 1-to-2 in one go. If I take my profits here, it's always a lose-lose. If I don't take my profits here, I'm gonna come out break even. If I take my profits here, it's gonna explode to the upside. It's just like no matter what, lose-lose. Another pullback here. Another bull bar perhaps printing. The bull limit orders
5-minute trap
show their strength here. They're buying with limit orders at the previous candle's low. Showing the bears what's up, right? Swing trade bears can't make money, but only the scalpers are making money. Bull scalpers just made money here. Can the bull swing traders such as me, can they make money here? Is the question. I just don't like how there's no follow-through on any of the bull bars on the 1-minute chart. It's absolutely no follow-through, right? Every time we print a strong bull bar, it just gets followed by 2 or 3 bear bars. Right? Strong bull bar, 2 bear bars here. Strong bull bar, 1 bear bar. Strong bull bar, 4 bear bars in a row. Like we have not had consecutive bull bars yet. The 1-minute chart is showing incredible weakness. That will make me hesitate. I won't like scale in here, but that makes me feel not warm and fuzzy. Can we hit the 1-to-1?
5-minute trap.
Strong bull bar ending on its high. Are we gonna need a push up here? Actually, can we get it? I'm gonna say no because on 1 minute chart, every time we have a bull bar, it just prints a strong bear bar right after it. Can we actually get a push up here? It's a question. We missed our target again by a couple ticks. We hold here though, pandas, because we've had diamond cojones all the way through this. And what's the point of not having diamond cojones now? We're just gonna let it go. Core position. Oh my goodness, pandas. Oh my goodness, we're missing it by ticks.
Target.
Pandas! Easy capeasy. I had zero doubt we were going to hit that. I had zero doubt we were going to hit that. Goodness gracious. After this bear bar printed, I just scaled in even more. That's absolutely insane. I'm an absolute maniac right now. What in the world am I thinking? How did I even think about doing that? Goodness gracious. Louis says, what happens if you make profit on an account that you requested a payout but hasn't been approved yet? It's fine. As long as you don't lose money. If you make profit, that's fine. As long as you don't lose money. Right? As long as you don't lose money where your payout can no longer be eligible. Like, let's say, like, I want to make a $1,000 payout. And I have exactly $1,000 of profit beyond the safety net. Let's say that now that... let's say now you lost like $100. So now you're no longer eligible for that $1,000 because you don't have $1,000 in profit. But if you make $100, it doesn't matter. Easy peasy. Had zero doubt we're going to make that. We're going to swing trade this one contract. Let's just see how high it goes, right? It's a simple swing trade. Every time we make a new high, we simply go to the previous pivot low. So this was... you basically go to the lowest point before the previous... okay, so how do I put this in words? Every time you make a new high, you go to the lowest point after the previous pivot high was made. Right, so let's say, like, for instance, we're looking at the market like this, right? If we break this high, we put our stop loss here. So we broke this high, then we put our stop loss here. Now, we look for the lowest point after this high was made. Look for the lowest point, that's going to be our new lower high. So we broke the low here, and we made this low here. And now if we break this high, this will be the lowest point after this pivot was made. And now we broke the high, so now we move our stop loss to here. And that's your swing trade. That's how you swing trade. So we broke this high, and the lowest point after this high was here. So I moved it here once we broke this high. Now if we make another pivot low, or we had to break a previous candle's low to make a pivot low. So we break the previous candle's low, then we break the previous candle's high, and hopefully break this previous pivot high. And that will give me another chance to move my stop loss, increasing the guaranteed profits I have here. Having a hard time closing above the previous pivot high is a problem, though. It signals a failed breakout. And this whole portion here It's just smelling sus, right? It smells sussy. You do not want to buy here, in my opinion. It's starting to show signs of weakness, credible weakness here. Then we cannot close above the previous pivot high. We do close above the previous candle's high. But just in case we get some sort of miracle, I am ready for it. The 15-minute candle is actually pretty strong, where we close above the previous pivot high. So strong bull bars. So far in the 15-minute candle, we've only had bull bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bull bars in a row. People are looking for a one-to-one on this breakout trade. That's basically where I am with my I'm pretty much there, the one-to-one. I guess I can lower to a one-to-one here. Even though that's not the trade I'm taking, but it's a little more. It's pretty much, you know, I don't think we're gonna make the 1-2. We could. We could make a 1-2 here. But I just, from looking at the price action, it just looks like it's not strong. It looks like it wants a deep pullback before we push up again. I bought here, sold here, bought here, or bought here. What? This supposed to be blue? Oh, I blew my limit order here. I just took a skunk here. Wait, what? What happened? I exited here. What is going on? I'm confused. I see. I bought here, sold here, then took my hit. Bought here, sold here, bought here, buy here, came out break even, buy here, came out with a one-to-one profit. Trading like this is pretty mechanical as well, which is kind of nice. You don't have to think about it. Just you just keep doing the simple, moving your stop loss every time a new pivot high is made. Pretty straightforward. Right? You don't have to think about it. Bub is asking, how do I customize my RR? If you go to Fibonacci, this is just a Fibonacci tool. the Fibonacci retracement tool, and I just put the levels at 100%, 200%, 300%. It gives you the 1-to-1, and then it gives you the 1-to-2. Ooh, there's a strong bull bar ending on its high. I'll take it. That's all it is. It's just a modified Fibonacci tool retracement. We're still always in long. Little bull bar, little bull follow through here. This 15-minute the 15-minute chart is just insane. Super bullish. It's just the first pullback, and hopefully get a 1-to-1 on that pullback. We'll see though. If this has like a strong bull bar, like if this bull bar was as big as this bull bar at this point in this trend, I would take my profits there. Yeah, I'll just take my. If we hit my profits here, that'd be great. Because at that point, it could be an exhaustive move. Right, we're late in trend now. This is spiking channel. Channel's very narrow though. The channel's probably going to get wider. Currently, the channel's very narrow. Right, it's probably going to like. This is probably just. It's probably going to do something like this. I don't know, something like that. Something along those lines. Probably something like this. Maybe like this. This. The channel's too narrow. It's unsustainable, this channel. I'm telling you what, the daily chart looks very bullish. Trying to get to the 20 EMA on the daily. 2 bull bars at the bottom of the trading range. Deep retracement, but could still hit the top of the trading range. Weekly chart. OI pattern. Breaks to the downside, but looks like it's about to fail. Right, it was printing a strong bull bar. Now it's printing a bear bar here. Like I said, I'm going to continue to swing trade this. If this comes and breaks the previous pivot low, then what the price action is saying is that it's no longer creating lower or higher lows. We've broken the previous higher low, so that means we have made a lower low. It could still make a higher high, but now we're in a place where we made a lower low. So it could turn to a trading range at that point. I didn't think this was going to get much higher. But like I said, who knows? I would continue to swing trade here and take the higher lows. I'll just move my stop loss every single time it makes a new high. And if it fails to make a new high, then I'll say my uptrend is no longer intact, and we'll take we'll just take our profits, even though they're much smaller than if I took it out here, right? Like basically, I left on the table, you know, $132. Boohoo, right? $132. Boohoo. Another problem here is that we're far away from 20 MA. Market price likes to usually be around 20 MA, bounce off the 20 MA. It usually doesn't like to be this far away from 20 MA. 15-minute chart's very far from 20 MA. Also, we have this interesting pattern where we had a wedge top, and instead of reversing off, we break out of it, which is like a 20% chance that happens. 20% chance something like this happens. That means your risk reward has to be amazing if you actually take that breakout. Okay. Just hanging out here. We could be here for next like 2 hours. That's the beauty of the 5-minute chart. You're literally in trades for like 2 hours. And you want to tell me how many likes we have? Can you want to tell me? So we break this pivot high, I'm moving this stop loss right here. Beautiful. What can you do other than just wait here? 15-minute candle fails to close above the previous candle's high.
5-minute trap.
It's close, but fails to do it. Is that a good sign for the bulls? 30 likes. I appreciate that. We didn't hit the whiskey challenge. 50. I thought 50 would be easy. Easy peasy. Panda's BBM 90% off Apex is back at it again, and we are rocking and rolling, Pandas. Like, at the perfect timing. It ends on the 24th, so you got a week. You got basically till next Tuesday to take advantage of it. Big news coming up on Friday, which is where I would take advantage of it. And next week, big news on Friday again. But the nice thing is you can just buy them, even if the promo ends. I suggest you stock up on them. You stock up on as many as you need. This 90% off is a little bit arbitrary. I'm surprised they're doing it. It's really arbitrary. Okay. Creating a second entry long now. Like I said, bad news on the 15-minute when you can't close above the previous candle's high. This means that all of this price action were bears coming in with limit orders, and they win. They won. They won. You know what I mean? Question is, are the limit order bulls able to win and bring us back up? Second entry long. Get the second pullback now on the 5-minute chart. Hopefully it stays within our channel here. And we get a nice push up off our channel. Will it? Probably not, just because the 20 EMA is so close. It may want to come back to the 20 EMA before really pushing off here. At that point, we have 2 bear bars in a row. Potentially here. Albert asks, what do we have? You guys are so scared in the candle. Jerry asks, is this 5-minute candle? Yep, look at the top right of your screen. You can see what chart I'm looking at. Why risk it for such a small W when you don't even like the trade? Leave the greed. Like I said, I had zero doubt I was going to win that trade. I think for me, the fact that this bear bar had no follow through was a big tell of what the bears were doing, what the bulls were doing. Failed reversal attempt, no follow through. It shows the strength of the bulls coming with limit orders even after a strong bear bar. They said, we don't care. This is a strong bull trend. This is opportunity for us to enter lower, and they took it. We got like 5 overlapping bars, like perfectly overlapping bars here on the 5-minute chart. Completely standing still now. The 1-minute chart may print a reversal here. Let's see. Second entry long on the 5-minute chart. First one all day. Late in trend though, so be careful. And not really bouncing off any supports. You could say this is a double key area bouncing off this high and also this trend line if we can get to it. A-Train says, I understand liquidity and levels, but then again, if NQ is compiled from 100 stocks, why wouldn't you be watching the top 5 to 10 stocks in the NQ to look for confluence? Not a bad idea, actually. Tell me how that goes. Not a bad idea. And more power to you. For me, I feel like the price action tells you all you need to know. The price action on the instrument you're trading tells you all you really need to know. It's a very pure form of trading here. How's it been working out for me? Pretty good. Made a $250,000 last year. We're looking for $1 million this year if we can get it. I would love to hit that goal. But so far we've had 2 setbacks on these accounts. Two big red days on these accounts, and those red days are the ones that are making this journey longer than I would like it to be, but it is what it is. For me, as long as the setbacks don't bust my accounts, that's all I need. Like, I know I'm going to have setbacks. But at the end, I think I still need to learn how to control my red days. My red days are like double. I mean, so far my biggest red day is as big as my biggest green day, but I don't like that. I want my biggest red day to be like $600, right? Max daily drawdown. I'm actually finding that difficult with the current
5-minute trap.
right. With currently trading two micros is actually kind of difficult because I'm trading the 5 minute chart, which typically has huge risk on every candle. 50-point risk. You're talking about every candle almost. Second entry long here. Do I like it? Not amazing. It's like literally overlapping bars. 6 overlapping bars. Right, the bodies of these overlapping bars are like completely overlapping. I mean, if this pushes up, it pushes up. If we break this high, you know what I'm doing, right, pandas? Moving my stop loss right here. We gotta break this high first. Feels like entry long on the 1 minute chart. Feels like entry long maybe on the 5 minute chart. Completely overlapping bars. Look at this. Look at how overlapping these bars are right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like when I say overlapping, I mean they are completely overlapping in a very small range. This is where you should stay away from the charts. I'm still in a trade, so I'm just like seeing what happens, but I really wouldn't take a trade here. If you're in a trade, then you can wait. It's about 50-50 if it goes up or down. I say 50-50 even though we're in an uptrend because we're far above the 20 MA. So you have more reason to come down here. So I say 50-50 breaks down to touch the 20 MA or goes up to touch my target. But 50-50 here, in my opinion. It's about 50-50. Right, literally bull bar, bear bar, bull bar, bear bar, bull bar, bear bar. Next bar, what will it be? Bull bar? Really tight range right now. Spike, channel. What typically happens, we come back to the bottom channel to test it. Typically happens, at least we come to the 20 MA to test it. Sometimes we go sideways long enough, the 20 MA comes to us instead of us going down to the 20 MA. This is a long trade. bar, bull bar, bear bar, bull bar,
5-minute trap.
bear bar, bull bar. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. First bear bar in the 15-minute chart that we've gotten. That's the first bear bar we've gotten on the 15-minute chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Took 8 candles to get one bear bar in the 15-minute. Astronomical. It's incredible. I mean, just going back and forth, back and forth. This is what Albrooks would call a Walmart trade, where you leave, go to a Walmart, do whatever you gotta do, and come back and see if your stop loss gets hit or if your target gets hit. E-Trans, do I look at volume delta? Is that the same thing as cumulative delta, or is that different? Okay, that's gonna pop up here. If we break this high, guess what, pandas? Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna secure more profits here. Moving my stop loss to this pivot low, the lowest point after this pivot high was made. The lowest point we got from between the previous pivot high and the new pivot high. The lowest point is where you move your stop loss. Right here. But first, we gotta break this line. I'm just prematurely do it though. Not preemptively do it. That's what I want. That's the word I want to use. I may move it back if we don't quite get here. Which means we're a second entry long on the 15-minute chart if we break this low. Golly. Okay, we broke the previous pivot high. So now we put our stop loss right here. Making higher highs and higher lows. I don't know how far this is going to go. We just created a very strong trading range right here. Lots of overlapping bars. I think the market has recognized that this area might be a good area of balance. Even if we push high, I wouldn't be surprised if we at least come back down to this area to retest this area. So there was a lot of price action here, just back and forth, back and forth. Relatively a lot, right? More than any other section. We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars completely overlapping here. I wouldn't be surprised if we're still in a trading range. Right? This is a failed breakout, doesn't close above this bar, and we come back down and we retest the bottom here. And then we stay in this area for a long time, even longer time than we thought. The same thing as cumulative. I actually looked into cumulative delta. I like it personally. I've sometimes have had it on my charts. You know, looking for divergences with cumulative delta. I like it. I think there's something there, but ultimately at the end, even with cumulative delta, you need to look at the price action. We need 18 more likes. Look at this bar. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 40 more seconds and we're going to create a huge wick on this bar. We're going to continue the pattern of the bull bar, bull, bear, bull, bear, bull. Next bar, bear. Yeah, this feels more like trading range than us breaking out here. But at least I secure more profits in a very calculative way. a bull bar. It is what it is. Ultimately a bull bar though. Context wise, it's not very good though. As you know, if you want this to keep going up, context wise, it's a bull bar, but you create a big wick, failed to close above the previous candle's high, previous pivot high. Right, failed to break out. Basically, a failed breakout. That means there are so many limit orders here that's strong enough to push this back down. Solid. Not even a scalp though, so still struggling here. It's very small range. Very low volatility. At this point, like, if you're not in a trade, I wouldn't even, like, enter a trade at this point. It's so slow, so choppy. Cumulative delta, I think better than cumulative delta. Yeah, because cumulative delta just tells you the difference between, like, the stop orders versus the stop orders between the bulls and bears, right? I think that's what cumulative delta is. In that one candle, they calculate how many more stop orders of bulls there were longs than shorts. I think that's how they calculated it. It's just a difference. Cumulative delta, right? Delta, the difference. So the idea is if you have more stop orders going long than more stop orders going short, then it's bullish. It's internally more bullish. That's the idea. I believe. I have to double check that, but I think more or less it's something like that. More or less, yeah. More or less, yeah. What are we doing here, Pandas? I've got an inside bar now on the 15-minute or 5-minute chart. I got 2 bull bars in a row. I mean, this is just the slowest and most painful. Just grueling, grindy uptrend ever. Okay, still an inside bar. What in the world? I might consider going long here, but it is so choppy. I don't want anything to do with this right now, other than staying in my trade I'm already in. Nami pandas. Still bullish. Still in this channel. Still above the 20 MA. Even if it does come down, 20 MA could be just a strong support. So making higher lows and higher highs, as long as we're doing that, I'm fine and dandy. Ugh. Wow. It's getting coiled. If anything, it just seems like it's like 15-minute candle now. Again, failing to close above the previous candle's high. Could get a little bit choppy here. Got 2 inside bars here. Looks like about to break to the downside. If it breaks to the downside, it's fine. I don't want to obviously go short here. I'm in a long trade. It does break. I'll take a failure of this inside bar break. It's a outside, inside, inside. Right. You can just call it a II pattern, inside, inside. The inside, the first inside assumes that, the previous bar is an outside bar. I'll take a failed OII pattern breakdown here to go long. I feel like it's a fair trade to take. There's a lot of waiting for nothing to happen here. I should have ended this stream a while back. I just happened to be in a trade, so like, this taking a long time and nothing's happening. It's taking a long time for nothing to happen here is absolutely incredible. It's quite comical, actually. Taking a long time for nothing to happen. Okay. The OII pattern might actually work out to the downside here. Seemed like the likely thing that was going to happen. Like I said, feels like a person pushing a boulder up a hill, very steep hill, in a very slow, grindy way. Eventually, the person's going to give up and the boulder's going to just tumble back down. That's what it feels like and looks like. What am I going first? 50 likes or finish this trade? I think I'm going to get stopped out here, though. I felt like it was going to happen around this time. Like I said, this choppiness is so strong that even if we push above it, it doesn't feel like we haven't broken out of it yet. Such a high chance to get stopped out here. 2 bear bars now, and one of them being quite strong. Seems like the obvious thing to do here is to go short. Like, let's just say it would be amazing if I don't get stopped out. So with that logic, shouldn't I just be going short here to get to this area? I should just get out of my trade now and go short to hit my stop loss. Because I think it's absolutely incredible if I don't get stopped out here. You know what I mean? With that logic, I should be going short here. 1-to-1 was hit perfectly on this OI pattern. The 1-to-1 hit perfectly on the OI pattern. The spike in channel is getting more broad. I thought it was too narrow to begin with. And it looks like this is the end. Like I said, with that logic, I should have gone short. Because I thought it'd be incredible if my stop loss doesn't get hit at this point. That logic, I should have gone short. Huh? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. 500 on the day. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. 500 on the day. Not too shabby. If I say so myself. I'll take it. I'll take it. Now we're at a place where it's kind of confusing. Huge, like really strong trading range here. Really strong trading range here. Confusing price action as well, because now we're making higher highs and lower lows. Are we going to bounce on the 20 May? I like that you got 50 plus $0 today. Yeah, that doesn't count. Definitely doesn't count. But I appreciate it. We got BBM for 90% off pandas. We made 500 today. Pretty safely as well, because basically at any point in time, the risk I was taking was $0. The biggest risk I had was on this push down. Do I just buy off the 20 MA? I don't know. I don't think I can do it. The trading range here makes it feel like I can and come back to the trading range. The 1 minute trading range is actually huge. It's basically trying to come back down to the bottom of the spiking channel. Spike channel. Spiking channels turn into trading ranges typically, and we test the bottom of the spike, which the trading range indicator says right here, but it's actually kind of right here. Three bear bars in a row. Doesn't touch the 20 MA yet. I don't know. Should I trade a reversal off the 20 MA? Just try to go long. People only really make money here. Bears are making money now with stop orders. It's the first time they've made money with stop orders in a long time. Here, if you put a stop order here, you don't even make a scalp. And here, you finally make a scalp, plus a little bit more, but this is the market barely moved in the last hour and a half. It barely moved in the last hour and a half, seriously. It's so slow. There's 100 points here. I got pretty close to the top of my first entry. So my first, the main portion of my trade, I got like most of this move. Multiple bear bars. If we get a bull bar off the 20 MA, I guess I'll go long, see what happens. First entry off the 20 MA. Only problem with that is if I do that, it could again just be super slow. If we get a good signal bar off the 20 MA, I'll try. Such a strong uptrend. And another reason why I would consider doing this because we had this pretty strong trading range up here, thinking that we'll probably come back into this trading range. We don't touch the 20 MA. I need to touch the 20 MA and also have a good signal bar. The only way I would go long here. There it is. There it is. The question is, can we get a good signal bar now? Oh. I thought maybe a good signal bar here. This could be our potential range here, right? You get spike, channel, and you look at the bottom of the channel, and we often retest this area, making this a bull leg in a trading range, making a bear leg in trading range. This is what Albrook says. Seven more seconds and the signal bar is not that good. Pretty horrendous actually now. Pretty much a strong bear bar. Strong bear bar on a 15-minute chart. Let's see if this has follow through though. It's basically coming back to my original entry where I went long in the first place. I went long here. This bear leg may warrant another push down. those who bought off the 20 MA made a scalp. 25 points. Now it's hard to buy here because this was your signal bar, and I think we're gonna end it here. All right, Panis. Up 500 today. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I think I liked how I trade today. I like how I manage my trades. I liked even when I scaled in, I was putting my stop loss at break even. And just recognizing if I do that, I will have to face the facts that I most likely will come out break even, get stopped out break even. That's just name of the game, right? If you have zero risk, then you gotta understand that your probability is very low of getting a good reward. So, yep. All right, Panis. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's content. Don't forget 90% off Apex with code BBM, and also we will be here back bright and early tomorrow. I'm basically open, starting my show at 9:25, so come around 9:25, just a little bit before open, and yeah, hope to see you guys there. As always, happy trading, bless. Bye.